Alright, folks, I haven't streamed Warcraft 3 on my YouTube in like probably a year or so. I thought I knew so much back in 2022 when I started getting, what was it? Wait, I know I started streaming Warcraft 3 early 2023. My bad, like probably 4, 5, 6 months ago. I learned a lot over the months, and I'll explain to you a lot of the meta stuff because a lot of the stuff has changed. Most people think that two gold mine is like the most essential thing, which it still is, but there's more to it. I'll explain to you while I play. This is the reason why I haven't been doing much walkthroughs. This is the reason why I haven't been doing a lot of the finished projects that I have, which is Warlock for the Game Boy Color. What other game? Other unfinished games. I did finish my Game Boy Color unfinished project, well, Heroes of Might and Magic, which was a big one because I haven't I've been wanting to finish that one for a while, but and I don't know what other projects I top of my head. I know I had a really good opportunity to talk one of the developers for one of the games on Heroes of Might and Magic for the Game Boy, no, Warlock for the Game Boy Color, and I lost that opportunity. He did comment on my channel on that video that I made, and I honestly really regret not actually telling him if they could actually make that game an indie game or put it somewhere around the lines of something like Direct Strike Reforged, because they had a game mode called War, and then you created an army, and then they would bash, and whoever armies lasted would win. Similar to this, but very different concept, of course. So yeah. Okay. I don't know why my mic's not sounding too loud. It's kind of sounding too low. I did a stream with a guy on 3DS. We were having a match for a very underrated game called Concept.
More gold is required.
I don't know if I can actually download that video of his and put it on my channel.
More gold is required. Job's done.
Yeah, so basically the mistake that I did months ago was that I didn't know how important it is to actually gain middle. In StarCraft 2 Direct Strike,
More gold is required.
lower volume, I
More
had that
gold
issue
is
where
required. More gold
I didn't
is
see
required.
the mid as important. I just focused on like seeing whatever they had and then countering.
More gold is required.
And I think that can work, but to an extent. Because at the time you want to get a counter, you can only do so much. There you go. He's gonna win. Footy's big two grunts. Like if a guy has like 10 chimeras, even if you have a lot of talents, if you let somebody build so much, even though chimeras can't attack air, like they're gonna push and wreak havoc. Like it's really difficult
Our allies'
to
town
actually
is under
deal with that
siege.
type of situation. Similar to StarCraft 2, whenever you have those battle cruisers, I forgot which class type as well. Yeah, you can have multiple of those. I know you can only have like a big battle cruiser ship. I think a Rainer can only do that.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Yeah, maybe I can get yeah, maybe after 5 grunt I can tech. Because I know for a fact that Druid of Claws can really wreak havoc on footmen
More
if they
gold
start
is
spamming
required.
that. And if they have something like
Job done.
necros, they can push in forward, and I can actually go for destroyers as well. We'll see what this guy has though. I might end up taking sorceress. Interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any dispel, so. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. What's his name though? Weird build. Interesting. Never heard of him.
More gold is
Yeah, I
required.
think he's gonna win by one unit, I think, or two. Or not. Probably yeah, more. Yeah, sorcerers end up killing grunts. I seen people make sorcerers against ghouls, which is stupid. It's not worth it. Against foodies, kind of not worth it as well. Against hunters is not worth it for sure. But against foodies is like 50-50. Let me check here.
Our allied town is under siege.
Damn, they're rushing in hard, dude.
More gold is required.
I don't know if I want to. I mean, I can stop a few from rushing if I made a witch doctor, just one for now. I usually like to have two, sometimes three. If my army size is really big, what I like to have them, I like to have them spread out. So I have to have one like I don't have them more in the front because they can get sniped by casters or air. So I usually have them like somewhere in between here and then another one here, and then the one on the back placement here. So that tends to work really well. So I'm gonna start pumping, or maybe I'll go tech 3 here.
Upgrade complete.
Research complete.
He did go more sorcerers, so I think he expects me to make more grunts. And I think the destroyers can be a form of dispel. So maybe I'll probably make one as soon as possible. I think he might have necros.
More gold is required.
Either he builds necros this coming turn or he's gonna get a hero. What's going on, Nando? I haven't shared this channel, so I was like, maybe I can actually do some of the stream games. I have Illith, or Illith, I don't know how to pronounce his names, and Shadrelli as my teammate.
Job's done.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I usually like to have 2 to 4 Druid of Claws like in my mid line, and then my strong front line, usually tier 3 melee.
Upgrade
Because the
complete.
Druid of the Claws, if they could get in the front line and they actually, what's it called? They actually get engaged. They don't even use their healing ability. That's why I have it usually in the mid line, so they can actually heal any of the front line. And I've seen so many people do this mistake. Yeah, he's a hero exactly as I said. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Our time is short. Master? What you want?
I'm gonna go destroyer.
Yes.
Usually I want to get a third gold mine, but I don't think it's possible. The first 10
Job's
minutes,
done.
if you're winning your front line, you can go third gold mine. I would go always tower, but like that's not the most essential rational way to go. You want to go third gold mine in the first 10 minutes only if you're winning your lane. Like if you're, I don't know, let's just say my ally here, Illith is actually destroy the tower, but I'm having trouble with my lane, and then I automatically would get the gold mine. Well, that would be stupid because I'm not winning my lane. You only get your third gold mine on your lane, and
Job's done.
you get your money back after 8 to 10 minutes. So say you get your third gold mine at 8 minutes, the 18-minute mark, your 16 to 18-minute mark, you're gonna get back your money and more. So you're gonna have back that investment. These people are really good. Wasn't expecting such good enemy forces here.
Research complete.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna have at least 4 destroyers for that. Okay, there are 4 casters here. It's fine. I'm probably gonna get an orb this coming turn. So what I'm gonna do here in turn 2 actually
My strength is yours.
counter that.
Doctor, what you want? Dabu, huh?
Oh man, fairies can be bad for my destroyers here. I can get
Job's done.
2 of these.
More
Job's
gold
done.
is required.
Then I'll get the healing.
More gold is required.
Job's done.
Another fair. Oh, what the? What's going on? Oh man, this.
Research complete.
This is flip off. Already made one. I don't want to build them yet. Hunter for fairies are bad riders. Creep fiends. To an extent, a Kodo beast, but Kodo beasts, they're not gonna do much. Oh man. Hero with gem? I don't know. And an orb? They're talking about almost 1,000 gold there. Yeah.
Job's done.
Yeah, lifesaver.
More gold is required.
Okay.
Where shall I strike?
Master? What you want? Master?
Job's done.
Let me see if I can get a hero this coming wave. Attack. Yeah, I need that gem of true seeing. Get hero here, and I might be able to afford a gem of seeing this coming wave. Okay, I'm gonna move my men back now so I can have
My
support.
strength is yours.
Doctor,
And I do
yes?
less in tower.
Huh?
fight more of Purple's wave,
What
but
you
Purple
want?
has a shit ton of fairies, so
Yes.
it's kind of meh here.
What you'll be craving?
Sire?
I cannot summon there.
Command me.
Research complete.
Oh, Taran, nice. Okay.
Job's done.
I stand ready.
Usually getting the endurance aura is kind of a bad thing in the beginning. In my opinion, I feel like stunning more of the targets
Can I help you?
is more the way to go.
Your order.
Okay, I got it on time. Let me see if I can get this.
All gold is required.
Research complete.
Good one. Not a big fan of Shockwave unless I'm fighting against something like ghouls, like a shit ton of ghouls, I'll get it. That's the only time, but aside from that, I usually I'm gonna focus on getting more destroyers because I don't want that Beastmaster to even
Job's
get a
done.
foothold or make it.
I hear the summons.
Getting a foothold of units to start a massacre. So, what I can do here, I can probably beef up my hero as well in the process.
Hello.
Probably get an orb as soon as I get 2 belts. I'll have 2 belts here and probably.
Take your time. Look around.
Oh man. Probably Orb of Fire might probably be good in this situation, but I usually get Orb of Corruption like 90% of the time.
Research complete.
And I want to make more bears, but Purple has a shit ton of bears, so that's gonna backfire on me on that. Wait, Sophie's fairies! Oh man, I just love these stupid things. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder. Okay, now I can
Job's
actually move my front line a little bit more forward.
Your Honor. I swear
Yes,
it.
my lord.
You seek me help?
Probably.
Master? Doctor? Yes.
Your order.
Where shall I strike? Job's done.
I cannot summon there.
Job's
I
done.
can support my knights getting healed here. Aside from, I also have healing right there, so.
I stand
Research
ready.
complete.
One already? Damn, barely won one. He's getting a shit ton of heavy armor now. So, I can probably start spamming worms right about now. Yeah, sorry Taylor, I was gonna play that game yesterday and I just so happened started playing this game. So this is, I said it at the beginning of the stream, this is the reason why I don't
Job's
do
done.
walkthroughs. This is the reason why I don't do a lot of things, because this game
How may I serve?
has me chained, and it's partially one of the reasons why sometimes I get so frustrated. I thought I had the bear form.
Research complete.
Sometimes we deal with a lot of toxic people in this game. Like, probably one of the worst toxic communities out there. And then it's not just Warcraft 3, it's like Blizzard in general. Like, it has really bad people. Really bad people.
Research complete.
I feel bad for Blue, but he's not doing bad. He's actually doing really good, but level 3 if we're winning, so we can get closer to base. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna move this guy forward so he can do a hit on the fortress. We can finish the game quicker.
Sire?
Absolute yes, my lord.
I hear the song.
What you want? Master? Huh? Loktar, Master?
I'm awake.
We
I'm
can't
awake.
build there.
I stand ready.
Our time is short. Where shall I strike?
Job's done.
I'll need to get this upgrade now. Yeah, orange and blue are not doing bad at all. It's just
Research
purple
complete.
that was screwing everybody over with berries, but he did something really stupid. I don't know if they're gonna win now. They're nothing on zero. I'm about to give up. We got a lot of witch doctors to stop the rush. That's a smart idea. And then he has fiends to stop my air from actually moving forward. So like I said, very smart player. Not enough to actually do the push against me.
More gold is required.
Didn't even get the upgrade. Let me get that knight upgrade here.
Job's done.
Research complete.
Yes?
Usually my formations consist of something like lines
What you want?
or something like
Master?
this. I like
Yes.
to have something like that.
Huh? What you want?
That's the only formations that I like.
Job's done.
Diagonal formations. I've seen people do like opposite symmetry formations. I don't know. I don't know if that works. Sometimes if you wanna like go after their casters, a very smart thing to do is like, of course you're gonna have your army like in the mid. You put your hero all the way at the bottom or all the way up whenever you see a little bit more opening. What ends up happening is the hero goes straight back to the backline and start attacking some of the casters. And I haven't seen that many people do it. I'm gonna move up my hero before I get a second round. I usually have to have 4 builds with him. I'm not a big fan of Orb with the Tauren. To each their own, I guess, but I feel like I want to maximize his damage output the most he can. Or DPS.
Can I help you?
I'll save up for a second here on the next coming wave that I do. Yeah, because if I can actually get these belts, I can actually make him my Tauren stay alive with Teal's wave or Shad's wave. Yeah, Shad. Oh, he's pumping chimeras now. Nice. Oh man, this is the skin that I really want, the Judgmental.
Hello.
Your order.
Yeah, I think you assumed that I was gonna get more. I was gonna get more worms, but the only reason why I got the worms is I wanted to get fortress, but I'm not doing so. So you know what? Maybe yeah. Let me get second hero, then I'll get. I'll start pumping destroyers in the process. Oh my god, almost. Alright, Karin, let's go. I'm helping these chimeras actually attack faster. They have a big blood vessel right here. I don't know what's going on with the stream. I don't know why it's lagging. If it keeps on happening, I'll probably have to talk to my next
Research
provider.
complete.
Your command. I have heard the summons.
Very good hero. So this guy, I usually like to have him in the front,
I cannot summon there.
What would you ask of me?
and I couldn't have him in the front.
Your order. I'm awake.
So
I'm
we can
awake.
stun,
Your Honor. At once. Command me. For the king.
Yes? What you want?
Sire. For the king. Yes, my lord.
Speak.
I need to get some of my back. I don't know why. Oh, look at this guy. He's stacked. Okay. I'm gonna get
I serve
take
only
your
the
time.
frozen
Look around.
throne.
Orb of Corruption with this guy here.
Time is fleeting.
Job's
More
done.
gold is required.
Yeah, those mass sorcerers are really actually making a difference now.
Noctar, master. More gold is required.
Casting my army into
More
sheets,
gold is required.
which is very OP,
Job's
but
done.
I don't have the spell, but you can say destroyers are a form of the spell, so.
What, you big raven?
More gold is required.
Okay, 135. I can get another witch doctor here in the back line.
More gold is required.
Job's done.
Awesome, okay. Banshees here as well. My back line. So much casters. I need more destroyers. It's ridiculous. Now it is GG. Now that my heroes really stack with good stuff. Oh, almost. Close one. You're being generous, bro. They were doing really good, but we dominated them.
Time is
Can
fleeting.
I help you?
Um, they did really good. Somehow we just really pulled it off. Did rush really. They did rush us hard in the beginning. And at low levels, dude, this is what surprises me. Okay, Elith bit me in damage. I can go second round, but I don't know if these people want second round. Okay, I'm gonna rehost here. Probably gonna do the last one for the stream. Yeah, they probably know from the stream that I'm gonna rehost, so I don't have to actually tell them in private then. Okay. It always amazes me that sometimes low levels do really good. Really, really, really good. Yeah, I'm in a really tough spot. I can't have more than two people on my team. Um, I don't want to choose favoritism here. Like I played Dota in the past in the 2000s, back when it was kind of new. It was addicting, really addicting, but not as addicting as this. There's something about Direct Strike that is really addicting. I think the closest it has ever come as addicting is probably Desert Strike, which is similar to Direct Strike but not the same. Direct Strike focuses more on hero templates, stuff like that. Desert Strike just focuses on just massing units. Um, and I think what better to have like that hero template as Warcraft 3. And I keep telling one of my friends, Love Saint, to keep coming to come to Warcraft 3 and experience the Direct Strike mix now, and he just keeps ignoring me because we played this back when it was like classic, back in March, I believe, before mix came along, and classic kind of sucks. Like I would probably think that StarCraft 2 would be better than classic because you already know the weaknesses and the strengths of each race. Like undead, you have to go um you gotta tick. If you stay on tick one, you more likely gonna lose. Like orc can stay on tick one. They have very OP units. Like the grunts are very strong. Shamans they dispel everything. They got a decent piercing unit, so they can stay pretty much on tier one. Tier two, hands down, humans they're the best. Tier two. The night elf is just a little bit of in between. You gotta have tactics. You gotta have a good front line and a good back line. You just have a good front line, you're not gonna do good, or you just have a good back line, you're not gonna do good. You need to have a good like. Damn, hope nobody wanted to join. You gotta have a good balance for a night elf, which kind of sucks. And once you have like a good back line, like say Hippogriff Riders, and the enemy forces are not reaching it because of the range, then you're more likely to win. But I mean, it's very, very predictable each race what they do and what they can't do. And on mix, you don't know what they have, so it's like the gambling. Like it makes it more addicting. I don't understand why people play classic, but I guess to each their own. Hey Taylor, are you in the stream by any chance? I can probably get that game because I know that what's it called? The game we were talking about yesterday, Rise of the Triad. It's a very like it's very playable the original one, but you just have to every time change the controllers. So it's a little bit outdated, not as bad as say some of the other games. What's up, H Hum or Aric? Sorry, I'm very bad at pronouncing people's names. So I don't know if they added any new levels for the Rise of Triad, any new features. I was actually gonna stream that just to see what kind of features. Because one of the unfinished projects that I had, and I was actually one of the very few people to actually stream Quake. I never finished it, man. And this is one of the things that I do in general, just in life. I start things, but I never fucking finish them. And my older brother keeps telling me that. That's why you can that's why I'm not married because like I'm not consistent with what I really really want. Like I start it and then I never finish it. And people who start things and really finish them, they tend to do a lot of the good things in life, like success and everything. People who do unfinished things and never finish them are just gonna be bombers, man, unfortunately. And this is where I stand for. It's a very bad habit, man. I had this since I was I don't know, probably a kid. Like every time when I'm about to do something, like there's this voice that comes into my head, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do this. Like in college, I really forced myself to finish things on time, and luckily I did break that habit from college. But when it comes to other things, I'm always like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it another day. Yeah, the Rise of the Triad has a really good theme. Like it just the only problem is it's too loud. So if I'll probably stream it, I have to lower the volume 'cause it's way too loud, bro. Wait, N64? I got a Goldfinger as a ROM hack, and I got another GoldenEye game. I got a bunch of ROM hacks for the N64. I don't know how some people manage to actually connect with other people to play online. I personally seen it ever since the 2000s, but I don't know. I never pull off that way method of playing online with people. By any chance, is the stream lagging, Taylor? Do you know? Because I do have like 10,000 bit rate, and it usually should not lag from my OBS. I've been noticing a little bit of lag when I was streaming Mario Party yesterday.
Job's done.
More gold is required.
Job's done.
Slowly gonna
More
get
gold is required.
I'm gonna slowly tech so I can actually start fucking necros with making them spawn skeletons. Because if they see a necro, they'll be like, oh shit, I have to get this spell. A lot of times I don't get them until they see a necro. So
More gold is
archers are
required.
decent against necros, but if you have a good front line, they'll never reach them. Okay, I'll just have one Dryad just in case if this guy pulls off a stupid something like Shaman with
More gold is
Lightning
required.
Shield. Oh, both of them have Demolishers, damn.
More gold is required. More gold
Bummers.
is required.
I didn't know they were called that. Wait, you're saying that the people who do ROM hacks for N64s are bums? I never thought of it. I never saw it like that, man. It's usually people from
Job's
like
done.
South America that I usually see them do a lot of those streams still.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Job's done.
Sorceress, nice. Okay. I didn't have
Upgrade
to build a
complete.
Dryad. I was gonna get a Dryad and I forgot. Because I read your comment and
Research
threw
complete.
me off completely. Let me get this gold mine now. I have to get a mortar team. Oh, that's a nice skin, man. Look at that. Freaking artist. Oh, that's that.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Yeah, this guy's probably gonna double down on more sorcerers. So if I can get that mortar team before I spawn, that would be great.
More gold is required.
Job's done.
I'm gonna get the flare.
Research complete.
Other guy that has anybody. Let me see if anybody has a shade here. Damn, nobody has one. It's fine. Yep, I knew it. These people are so predictable. And if you mess with more hunters, the mortar teams are actually really good. Oh fuck. There was a stack. Okay, let me get more ghouls because this guy is doubling down on more huntresses. And then I think after this line, I'm gonna go take
Allied
three.
town
Job's
is
done.
under siege.
Job's done. Job's done.
More gold is required.
I'm sure
Job's
I should get
done.
another mortar team. Yeah, maybe I'll get another one. I don't know why they didn't produce the flares last round. Hey, I need to put my ghouls a little bit more towards the back.
More gold is
See how
required.
this works.
More gold is required.
Job's done.
Okay, I'm gonna go take three now. I would go third gold mine here, but the problem Throw the flare, bro. Oh my god, they're not using their abilities. That wave that bad, but still lost it. Maybe the flare has to be like really close. Yeah, I'm sort of a completionist as well, but I just don't get my shit done or my act together.
Job's
I'll
done.
get one necro, so he knows that I have that. It was kind of late if he does something about it. He already got a lot of sorcerers with bosses.
Upgrade complete.
Research complete. Research complete.
How much is this? 50?
More gold is required.
Research complete.
I have Rex, the hunters, the unarmored ones. Let's see, look. So he's gonna spam more, we're just gonna die. And unfortunately, there's some people that think that mortar teams are very useless. They got the most range in the game, 800. They can attack a fortress without being hit. They're very underappreciated unit, in my opinion. The red unarmored and medium armored units. Very good against mountain giants. Outside of gaming, I don't know. Let me see if I'm a completionist. Well, outside of gaming, collecting, not so much. I try to be. I don't know what other references you might want to tell me outside gaming. They put my
The restless dead
for
await.
the next turn.
Let darkness guide me.
Job's done.
More gold is
This guy
required.
pulls off air, I can always just get siege engines just
Job's
coming
done.
wave. Sorcery, man. A spellbreaker would be nice. Okay, Nando has one. Just Nando has one. Nothing to counter my heart. They're not using the flares for what they're using. Go figure.
This better be good. Intriguing. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll do 4. I have a lot of range.
Let's get to fighting. Gotta go. Me too. More gold is required.
Research complete.
Let's see.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Job's done.
Research complete.
My eyes are
Oh, hell yes, man. I think getting Fireball first would be a little bit too late, so I think I'm gonna go with like the... Oh! He has fairy dragon, so shake chain lightning for sure is gonna kill that. Okay, I'm gonna start pumping siege engines as a way to counter that. I don't know why he's not doing the chain lightning. I have to say probably not.
Job's done.
Because if I was, I would probably have so much success by now. So I consider myself not a big bummer, but not a really successful person either.
I cannot summon there.
Move your ass.
Where do you want
Not
it?
a noise if you see it. Someone's working
Job's
next
done.
to my room.
Research complete.
Oh my god, this guy doubled down heavy on fairy dragons. It's a shame because I have siege
Research
engines, 2 siege engines, you can't wreck that many fairy dragons. Even if they stack, Nando has fairy siege engines as well. Not a good thing for them. Look at that, man. And then chain lightning does a lot of damage to fairy dragons. Oh, now you use the flare. Oh man, stupid AI, it amazes me. Sometimes I wonder.
What does the shadow will?
Let me get a bit of mana so we can do a little bit more chain lightning.
Seeing is believing.
Still gonna get a third one here.
Job's done.
I don't know if I answered your question, Taylor. I think I pretty much said kind of no on the process. Because if I was a completionist outside gaming, I would probably be ripped right now. Because I feel like that's one completionist. I'm trying to do 3 miles here. I'm barely doing 1 mile. My diary log, I lost track the past 2-3 weeks. I've been doing it for 2 or 3 months, and I feel like writing a diary is essential. If you want to see some
Research
progress in your
complete.
life, if you're not seeing a good direction. So I don't know, I mean, I'm working on it, man. Like I said, if you made bad decisions in your 20s, which a lot of men do, they ended up doing a lot of the catch up in their 30s. And once you don't do the catch up in your 30s,
My eyes are open.
I don't see you changing in your 40s. You're pretty much like that like that woman that's trying to change. Like most women, they're like psychology, I don't know. I think they're like a decade behind on everything with like men, if you don't get your act together in your 30s, your 40s, you're fucked. Women, if you don't get your act together in your 20s, in your 30s, you're fucked. And I see this a lot, dude. Like,
Not enough mana.
I can start pumping
Job's
chimeras
done.
after this one. I mean, prove me wrong. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. And it's not just any Western culture. It's any culture. It can be the Chinese culture. It can be the Russian culture. It can be
Job's done.
The British culture. It
More
doesn't really
gold is
matter.
required.
Job's done.
It's like they say the first 6, 7 years, if you give them love and nurture your kids with love, they'll never do atrocities in life. You see a lot of abuses like sexual abuse, physical abuse. Their likelihood of them committing a suicide and committing homicide is gonna be exponentially high. And if you teach 8 to 12 years old how to mentor them to be adults, like preteens and late kids, if
Do you need
you're
my
gonna
counsel?
put them into a good phase that when they're like in their teenage years, they're gonna be so successful. By the age of 18, they can become millionaires if you do it right. That's why a lot of Jews are very successful because they do this process, man. That's the secret. That's why the black, I don't want to sound racist here, but that's why the black culture community is kind of broken. Because they're being
Job's
grown up
done.
by one family, they're not giving them enough love and a lot of guidance. A woman can only give guidance to a man, and vice versa, a man can only give a guidance to a girl. Get more of these.
Job's done.
More gold is required.
Job's done.
I think it comes down to the individual. I mean, there's rare instances where broken down families, the person comes out successful, but that's very rare, dude. That's like statistically, it has shown that it's more likelihood that if they come from a single parent, their chances of being successful are very, very, very low. And if they have two parents, the chances of being successful they get much higher.
Research complete.
A lot of things have to do with reprogramming of what they see as well. That's outside the control of their parents. So there's a lot of mind control reprogramming going on with society right now. That's one factor as well. That's why you have second round if they're down. That's why you have parents working overtime. Fuck, it's not. And they don't have spend a lot of time with their kids, and they throw them into the system where the system ends up fucking them up. Like I know a lot of these philosophies, dude. I'm a good philosopher. I can be just as good as Andrew Tate philosophy. But I don't know, man. Like society in general is just breaking down everywhere. I'm gonna cut the stream, so I'm gonna see what time it is right now. Then oh, it's kind of early. Shit. Yeah, I still wanna stop playing. I wanna do a few other things, and then I wanna get back at the game that we talked about yesterday, Sailor. The Rise of the Triad game. So maybe probably an hour from now I can come back and do it. So, all right, take care, everybody. Have a good one. Peace out, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.